Everybody get a line. That's one of my collar. I look like I'm telling you. Oh. Where was I? Quit. Bang, bang. Oh, what I miss? What I miss? Moderator chat. What's your story morning like? Chun, 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 chun. So I got a question. Well, hold on. First of all, pin message. Pin message. So hit like first, and then I'll answer your question. I'm looking at the light. Okay. Yes, absolutely. What do you mean? If you get one vote for yes, then you do yes. Absolutely. What do you mean? You got 3 votes. That's 300%. 300% yes. Right? You got 0 no's and 300. So if one person voted yes and one person voted no, then you're at 0. Don't right? You're at 0. They cancel each other out. But you're at 0, and then you're at 100%. If one person voted yes, you're at 100% yes. If 2 people voted yes, that's 200% yes. If 3 people voted yes, that's 300% yes. So yes, do it. And I'll freaking join, whatever. I'll do it. I'll do freaking everything I do is art. So, and also, look, if you want to know an interesting thing to do, if you want, like, if you tap the well, you double tap the screen first of all to do like, so you don't have to tap the like button, just double tap the screen, then it'll like, so you can go tap, double tap in the screen, so you don't have to go to a menu or anything. You can just double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. But yeah, but that's awesome. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Oh, and one thing I want to reinforce. Remember, if someone dislikes you, it might not be because you're a woman. It might just be because you're a bitch. 10 light. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't tap. Don't tap. Don't tap. Don't tap. But so this should be a good week, though. This should be a good week. We're going to. This should be. Right, and I know, and you grew up in a weird time, Finley. So you got to see all this fake transphobe stuff, this fake woman hating stuff, but this very real hate all. You've never seen a hashtag kill all women. Men ain't shit, and you have heard women say men ain't shit, men ain't this, men ain't that. So the whole feminism thing was freaking a wash. It's all gone to hell. And now you can see what it's done to people. Like, look how nice you are, and look how distorted and evil Ten Light is. She can't be happy, divorced twice, homeless. And she could have been married and had kids if she just wasn't such an abrasive ass. But she needed to be the boss, and now where is she? And so don't follow that. Follow your heart. Follow your heart, follow your Bible. Don't listen to that freaking crazy shit that these politicians and colleges tell you. Anybody that charges you money to tell you lies, like colleges, are only there to make slaves. If they're charging you money to make you believe something like a college, you're paying $100,000 and they're telling you that blah, 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 blah. But they're lying to you, but you'll believe it and you'll go to the ends of the earth saying, no, it's the truth because I paid so much. I'm in so much debt. It can't be false. But they done did it. They done did it. But yeah, so yes. So yeah, find people you believe in and find people you trust. And always never listen to somebody that tells you not to. What up, Henrik? Never listen to somebody that tells you not to research something. Because you remember during COVID, people said, you can't do your own research. You're not a research scientist. But I can be a woman by saying, I'm a woman. I can be a man by saying, I'm a man. So I can be a research scientist just by saying, I'm a research scientist. Right. Bam. That's right. What up, Henrik? Where are you from, brother? Look at that. I'm guessing Japanese. Read my chat. It's funny. Oh, hold on. You must have. Okay, it must be on. It must be on. Hit the like button and I'll smack it. India, nice brother. You got a lot of Indian friends. Chat filter, all messages. What did you say? I hit the like button. Don't worry, I'm listening. K-Bet. I don't. I read your chat. It's not. What? Hashtag 10 light. Is that the one? You're mad. You're mad. So why overreact? Which one? Who are we talking about? I'm confused. Which one? Was he talking to you? Who got mad? Did someone get mad? Did someone piss off BTX Gamer? Oh, it's 10 light. Oh, you said you just can't be a research scientist by just saying I'm a research scientist. So in America, there was this whole thing going on during COVID-19 when they were saying, they were saying men can be women just by saying I'm a woman today, and women can be men just by saying I'm a man today. But during COVID, when people were saying do your own research, the government was saying you can't do your own research. You're not a research scientist. So what I'm saying is that if you can just wake up and say I'm a woman, then you can wake up and say I'm a research scientist. Because you should. Okay. All right. I have no idea. Probably 10 light. I don't understand what I'm overreacting to, because you try to overacting. Overacting. You mean overreacting or overacting? But yeah. So, lost my dang jamalama. Okay. It's acting. Oh, acting. Right. Okay. Got it. What up, DJ? DJ 18 FM. What do you mean scribble? So they're everybody's names. So people that have except for this guy who ended up being a complete asshole. Everybody else, these were all my subscribers and stuff. All my subscribers and stuff. Now that's Uraj, ND, or that's Uraj is upset. So he's trying to say that he's going to spam child pornography on my server to get me banned. Yeah, Uraj is done. He's done yesterday. He wait till I show you everything he posted. That's crazy. Yeah, he's a complete jerk. He can't stop talking about touching himself. Thank you, DJ. He can't stop talking about touching himself in porn and stuff like that. So I told him to stop, and he wouldn't stop. So I banned him. And now he's like, "Oh, you're done. I'm gonna pay people to post child pornography on your server." There we go. I broke something. There we go. Okay, Henrik, nice to meet you. There we go. I broke something. There we go. Okay, Henrik, nice to meet you. Uraj probably belongs to the zoo. Uraj belongs in the zoo at this point, probably the bottom section. You gotta go do my. I appreciate it. Yeah, he's 13. But that, yeah, he ended up being a. Thank you, Henrik. My apologies. My stuff got all wackadoodle here. But yes, I appreciate it, Henrik. Thank you, my friend. I'll get your name on the wall next time you come back. But yes, Uraj belongs in the zoo. He absolutely does, and it's very sad. You had your cert. How you doing, Tucker? Yeah, holy lag. I know. I don't know what's going on. I rebooted my router. Let me get Henrik's name up on the wall real quick. Henrik. Bam. Yeah, I apologize. And I rebooted my network. But I remember yesterday we fell off the network. I think somebody. Listen to me, Uraj. I didn't ban you over a fart joke. Look what you just said about posting child porn and spamming my server. You're a horrible human. You're addicted to damn porn, dude. Get your head straight, then find friends. You're not healthy. And you're bad for a community. You're a horrible, horrible person who wants to spread their horror and virus among other people. You are not healthy. You are not good. You need to get cleansed. You have problems. Do not spread your freaking filth and hell on other people. That's the problem. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So listen, this is a very big problem. Pornography addiction is a huge problem. There's a problem with people accessing, and this is why they didn't want people to look at this stuff before they were 18 years old. Okay, he's completely addicted to it. He even says that he has he can't he gets mad and angry if he doesn't whack a doodle a few times a day, which is completely crazy. Yeah, dude. So your Raj went nuts, dude. He went nuts. He couldn't during conversations that I was having with other people, he just could not, like, he would say stupid shit, and I'd be like, enough, dude, we're having a conversation, enough. And then so I would erase it. And then he would just keep doing it, doing it, doing it. So then finally I banned him again for the third time, and I'm done with him now. Now he's saying stuff like, I'm going to spam child pornography on your server and get you banned. So what, you think whenever people have a disagreement, you want to come back with, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna spam. If you have child pornography, you're done. I hope you spam child pornography, so they're gonna find out that you spammed it, moron, idiot, dumbass. God, kids are so dumb. Listen, stay away from pornography at least until you're old enough to understand what it does to people. This is crazy. Yeah, thank you. He's banned on Discord. He's banned on Discord. He's banned on email. He's banned everywhere. All right, DJ, I appreciate you coming in and swinging the ban hammer. He's 15, I think. I think ND. I keep calling you ND. You got to change your name, Finn. Yes, he's 15, and that's the problem. He reaches out for help, but the problem is he doesn't know how to control himself, and so. He was, dude. He was chill, but then he couldn't stop. He we would start to have like actual conversations on the live, and he would just be like, "Oh, keep jiggling. I'm about to bust." He's talking about just by me talking about whatever he's about to come, like he's jerking off watching the stream, and I'm not having that, dude. I got freaking people in here of all ages, and so I told him to stop, and he couldn't stop, and then he started talking about how he couldn't stop. So I'm like, okay, well, you're evil, you're possessed, you got to find Jesus, get the hell out of here till that's done. Yes, it started just a couple of days ago. Yeah. He needed a break, so I gave him a break, and then he started talking. He gave me this whole list of stuff about how he's just going to get me arrested, ban my servers, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, horribly obnoxious. And the thing is, he wants a father figure. He doesn't have a father figure, and I understand this, and I try to help people without father figures. But he's just he doesn't want, he begs for it, and I give him as much help as I can give him, but then he just doesn't, he's just like, well, fuck you, dude. Oh, I'll put child pornography. Okay, cool. Then I don't want to raise you. And look, I can abort you as my child. Okay? I didn't adopt you legally. And he's obnoxious. Crazy. Yeah. Oh, 5 days. Finn, that'll teach you, Finn. Sometimes jokes. So you and I know you couldn't just start up another account because the joke wouldn't have worked because if you would have just started another account as ND Beats Mom, then you wouldn't have, it would be a different account that didn't have the moderator. But you could have talked to me about it, and we could have set it up so that when you came in, I could have given your fake account moderator for the joke. I'd like to watch trees grow and knees grow. ND Beats his mom is Finley. She tried to make a joke against ND, but now she can't change it back for 5 days. That's Finley. It's Finley. Trees grows and knees grows. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. So here's the thing. You treat people the way you want to be treated. Was goody. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody, folks? Yo, no bear. No bear, no bear. I shaved my hair. Read my comment above. Hold on, let me see. It's probably on. See, YouTube has got a spam filter that they automatically put on, so things. Okay, how is protecting other kids going to get you? No, he thinks it is. He wants to try to get me arrested because I banned him. So what he wants to do is what he just said, I'm going to spam child porn on your server. So he's going to come on my server and post child porn. If he does that, he's the one that owned the porn to put it there. So he's the one that gets arrested. But he probably needs it. He needs his head cleaned. Yeah, no, no, no. Like he thinks that the police are going to take. No, he's not. No, he's getting himself in trouble. He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand what terroristic threats are. He doesn't understand that he's breaking the law in our country and his. He doesn't understand what he's doing. He's got horrible parenting at his home, and he can't get it. He doesn't have guidance. He has no guidance. He doesn't know what he's doing is wrong, and he's going to fuck up his family. Can you imagine when they kick down his door and they lock his dumbass up? How much money do you think his mom has enough to bail him out? What do you think bail is in India? Whack a dude asshole. All because he was a jerk. Go ahead, dude. You're an idiot. Don't you know what IP address? You're gonna fuck your mother up, dude. You're fucking your whole family up. I'm reporting everything, dude. I don't care. I'm reporting everything for child abuse, you dumb ass. You know, he doesn't understand that he doesn't understand that what he is doing in order to post child pornography on my server, some child has to have been abused in order for the child pornography to have been made. So if he's out seeking child porn to post on my server, then the people that made that child porn are going to think, oh, my views are going up, I'll make more. So what he's doing is he's going to cause more children harm because he's a frippin' idiot. Don't listen to kids like this. Don't listen to adults like that. He's a frickin'. They saw him on the Discord server. But he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand. Kids put so much emphasis on the internet. If the server gets banned, I'll start another one because dumbass, it doesn't. I'm not doing anything wrong. You're the one doing stuff wrong. And I've got moderators on there to take down and report your stuff. He just doesn't understand. He's a moron. This is what happens. Okay. This is why masculinity is very important. Okay. He is a feminine boy that doesn't know how to control his emotions or his feelings. And this is what happens. He explodes like this. Now he's like, I'm gonna. And then imagine when people like that have guns, people die because that's what happens on the street when you have feminine men with guns. It's horrible. All right, look, check for your name. We'll be back in 1 sec. Yeah, all right. All right, let's see. All right, sorry, my bad. All right, okay. Anybody that's left here, like, so hey, what's up, Tucker? Hurts so bad. 32 stitches in it right now. Okay, so Finley, Novair, Tucker, any mods. If anything comes up that's stupid, it looks like Uraj, just take it right out. Take it right out, gone. It's just it's absolutely take it gone. I don't want you to have to see that stuff. I don't want other kids to have to see this stuff. He's at it's he, There's a thing like that is if other kids think it's cool to harass people with child pornography, like I said, the child pornography has to be created before it can be used to spam my server. So if he goes and grabs child porn, then the people that make it are like, oh, it's so awesome. So they'll keep making it and they'll keep abusing kids. So he thinks he's being awesome trying to hurt me. It's not going to do anything to me. It's going to do something to him and to the kids that are being abused, getting the child pornography made with them. So yes, Uraj. Uraj is a shitball human. Yeah, he's a horrible, horrible person. Yes, sir. Sir, feel, sir. Right. So yeah, and eh, this is what this is a good teaching point here about maturity and aging in life. Being a kid is the best time. Don't spend it in jail. Don't do stupid shit. Don't Arguments and stuff on the internet do not matter in real life. Good. I hope I hope that she realizes her ways. But the problem is she can't. She also has problems. She has problems. I don't know about in India. In America, he'd already be in jail. Yeah, but in India, I've got no idea. I haven't reported him to Interpol or the Indian police yet, and I hope I don't have to. But if he starts posting kiddie porn, absolutely he's going to go to jail. He's going to go to jail till he's 21. He's 15. Can you imagine missing your 16th birthday, getting a car and a driver's license, missing your 18th birthday and your 21st birthday, all in jail because you were stupid? Dude, it doesn't matter that he's not perfect. He's far from perfect. Listen, we're all sinners. None of us are perfect. We're all crap. But he's satanic, my friend. You have to understand. You can't let people abuse you to be, well, nobody's perfect. Let him kick me in the balls over and over again. No, 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 no. Yes, I reported him every single time. Every single time he's going to be reported. Absolutely. For child abuse. You listen, he's upset and he's got to learn. He's not going to listen to me, and he calls me his father, and he won't listen to me. I'm not his dad. I've got no. Listen, I know how to love people from a distance. I know what's going to be best for him, and apparently he doesn't, and he doesn't care because he wants to destroy every relationship instead of begging for apologies. All he's saying is, "I wasn't wrong. I'm going to destroy you." That's messed up. Yes, yeah, whatever needs to be done. Listen, child pornography ain't no joke. Okay, see, gone. Whoever gets rid of him fastest gets a high five. From a distance, the world looks blue and green. From a distance. Yeah, right. God will, not me. Not me. I won't forgive humans. I won't. God will. But he's not going to meet God. He's going to hell. Look, he has these night terrors because the demons are visiting him, and you can see how it is. He's issued by demons, the demon of lust and pornography. He can't get rid of it. Look, he loves it. He loves how child porn is made. He loves it. He's satanic. He's evil. He's going to hell. Yeah, he's going to hell. Poor Uraj, man. What a piece of shit. God, yes, God, right. This, I 100% believe that, right? And he needs help. How is child pornography made? They take freaking 5-year-old boys and girls and they rape them. Or younger, sometimes younger. They take children and they rape them on camera. That's how child pornography is made. And he said, I like it. I get to jerk my doolally to it. He's a freaking sick. This is what porn addiction causes. Listen, no, no, you read that wrong, Novair. No, I will not judge him as God will judge him. I can judge him on earth. I cannot judge him as God will judge him. Don't get that verse wrong, brother. God will have mercy on him. Listen, Jesus also said we have to follow the laws of the land. So a judge, why do you think we have judges on earth? Because judges are the law of the land. They give out earthly justice. God gives out eternal justice. You've got to finish the verse. You've got to finish the verse, Novair. Yes, because Jesus says we follow the laws of the land. And when you break the laws of the land, you're judged on earth by the laws of the land. When you die and you go to heaven or hell, you go to purgatory or whatever, God will judge you eternally. That's a weak right, so that's how that works. Yes, may God have mercy on him. May Jesus enter his soul. May the Holy Spirit enter his heart and free him from whatever demons are bound in him. But yeah, he's sick, dude. He's sick and he doesn't mind. This is the problem. You have to understand that when humans are possessed, when humans have demons inside of them, you can't be like, oh, demon possessed person, God would love you. Because no. The demon has won over God at this point. It's up to us to try to force that out. He's too young to understand what he's doing. Right? I know. Well, what do you want to do? That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Novair. Right. Exactly. Only earthly justice. We can judge against earthly and humans' laws. We cannot judge biblically, right? Exactly. Yes, only God can say exactly on heaven and hell. Like we can't send people to hell. We can't send people to heaven. Only God can do that, right? And I know, and I'm upset. And this is what he wants. He wants to upset the apple cart. He can turn his life around. He absolutely can. But do you see what he wants to do? He wants to wreck other people's lives because his is not happy. But do you see why his isn't happy? His isn't happy because he thinks happiness is found in goth chicks and porn and this and that. And it's not. He's getting more miserable and more miserable. And now he thought he found a friend, but he went against that friend as hard as he could. And now he lost the friend. No. You're not going to hell for mentally judging him. And you'll have a happy life. Exactly. Listen to your elders. And this is the big thing. If you understand what's going on in the Bible, you can understand, and even if you're not religious, take it as a history book to understand when people are pulling you away from a path of happiness and goodness. Because you don't know. Like you have these crazy demon crats that tell kids that they can cut their body parts off and stuff like that. No, God made you that way, stay that way. No, God loves everybody, even sinners. He died for us and came back. Yes, he will. But Novair, that's at the end, buddy. The devil can still try to disrupt all of that. The devil wants your soul just as bad as God does, right? So the devil's trying to pull him down and Uraj is letting him. That's the problem. Get a Bible app. I'm telling you, get a Bible app. And what I do every morning when I wake up, the first thing I open on my phone is the Bible app. It takes like 30 seconds to read a verse. I read one verse every morning, and I do my prayer before my feet touch the ground, and it's great. The devil says, yes, Quantum Ford. Dude, that's a crazy thing there too. Palestine, and honestly, I've got too much going on in my own life to worry about what's going on over there. I've got friends and family and loved ones. When I look out my window, I don't see Palestine or Israel. I see America and what's going on here. I've got to deal with my own land first. If everything was straight here, then I can start spreading to the rest of the world. I don't know. I don't know Quantum Forge is probably 10 light, but I'm not sure. I have no idea. I'm not worried about it. It's fine. It's a fine question. Quantum Forge. That's okay, brother. No, wait, no. Everybody's allowed. Everybody's allowed unless they're going to be evil or violent. No, you're fine. But yeah, that Palestine Israel thing, I don't even know enough about either one. I mean, the only thing I know about Israel is from the Bible, so I don't know what Israel's up to right now, and I don't know what Palestine's up to right now. I mean, I hear both of them are doing evil stuff. I don't know. And you should be for you should be, and you should pray for him, and I'll pray for him. That's the work of the devil. Because he wants to put child porn up, Isla. He wants to put kitty porn on the server. Yeah, yeah, that's probable there, Quantum. Yeah, Israel could be genocidal. So I got no idea. That's the problem. Yeah, he's a really bad person, Isla. He was just telling us that he likes how kitty porn is made, child pornography is made. He likes how children are abused for his own sexual pleasure. He's got problems. Yeah, he's a horrible, horrible person. Oh yeah, no, yeah, quantum. No, yeah, I just don't know enough about it. Like if I was going to go to war, what up, HG? If I was going to go to war, I would study up about it and stuff like that. But there's so many problems around the world, and like like there's genocides all around the world, and I pray that that gets figured out for everybody. But I'm in no way, shape, or form psychologically, mentally, or ideologically in any way, shape, or form able to pull a good conclusion on Israel Palestine. Yeah, no, and it's the thing. So here's an interesting thing of the way I think about things, right? I've got friends and family and loved ones, and there's people around in my own state, right? I know nothing, and most of these people know nothing about Israel and Palestine. But if someone locally to me is going to lash out against me or my family or my friends violently because they either like Palestine or Israel, that's insanity to me. Why are we fighting ourselves here over something that we can't even see? We don't know how much of this is lies on television media bullcrap. Well, the brother only. How? How do you know? Okay, look. Quantum. I used to be in the movie industry. All right, I just quit the movie industry to do YouTube full time. So I've helped make propaganda. Most people don't even know what propaganda is, and I can promise you that if you're watching the standard media, mainstream news and sources like that, they're making you feel how they want you to feel to make as much money off you as possible. Do you think they really care about those kids over there? Do you think they really do? Then why, if they really did, then why wouldn't they do something about it? Because they don't. They want to they want their dollars to go to whoever can buy the most missiles. Exactly, right. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. I know it's all bullshit. Listen, there's horrible things going on everywhere. My I want what's best for my friends and family locally, locally. May God have mercy on their souls and help find their hearts and help solve their issues, as I wish here for us. And then everybody can get together and enjoy the prosperity that we. Everybody killing everybody is just nuts. Free everybody. Everybody should be free. On the west, U.S. spreads the Palestinians is bad. Here on the east, Israel is bad. I don't know, dude. I see. The only reason that I see the only reason that I see. Hold on, sorry. I see both. I see both. It depends what channel I'm watching. I can see pro-Palestine movements in America and I can see pro-Israel movements in America. It depends what channel you watch. And listen, sometimes you have channels you have Palestine channels and Israel pro-Israel pro-Palestine that are owned by the same person, but they want to make money off of both sides. So they're going to have a channel that's pro-Palestine. They're going to have a channel that's pro-Israel. So they're making money off the pro-Israel people, and they're making money. So that's why I'm saying it's all bullcrap. What we're seeing, they're just doing it to make money, and that's a big problem. What's up, Harsh? Big, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Um, Someone agreed. It's very hard to navigate. Exactly, exactly. So this is what is important. This is what I did. I want to make my own community where we can have a sense of realism of what's going on around us, and we can make what's going on around us the best that we can do. That's why Uraj had to go. He's just trying to hurt people. That's all he wants to do. Do you see when he comes back? He's saying all he wants to do is rape people and rape children. That's evil. That's evil. That's evil. Why does God allow him to do that? He does. God allows him to do whatever he wants, but also he has the free will. And if he gives his free will to the devil is why he's saying this stuff. The devil is why he's saying he wants to rape children and cute white kids. He's crazy. Um, yeah, Diddy is back, right? It touched my heart how Alan Prash was trapped for 27 years, and when he was free, he lost everything. In This man, oh, in Jumanji, yes, yes, sir. Yes, Alan Prash. Do you remember 27 years ago? We played a game with monkeys and trees. Alan, is it you? I worked in Jumanji 2. I worked in Jungle Cruise. I worked in Black Adam. I worked in Avengers Endgame. I worked on lots of space movies. I've worked Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and 3. Tons of Suicide Squad 2, bunch of TV shows, Stranger Things. Noella, it was crazy, crazy. God gave us free will. But exactly, exactly, Navarre. This is amazing, man. What post? What post? What? What post? Sorry, I missed what did I miss? What did I miss? You're right. Yeah. But what? Well, so this is the thing, Finley. The thing is, we do what we can do, right? We report him to YouTube for child abuse, and then YouTube will do the international law stuff. Oh, sorry. I'm a prop maker, prop master. So props, carpentry, set building. Sorry, I thought yeah, you're talking about post production video, pre-production. Yeah, I worked the union was a IATSE 479. The international my union was the International Association for Theater and Stage Employees number 479. I said three, but four. Right. What where you the movie? What I hold on, what no, no, no. I mean I'm not I I'm not an actor or anything. I build the sets and stuff like that. But and then I just left in order to. So this is the thing how I know so much about propaganda. Like when you see the politicians in front of the White House, they're not in front of the White House. They're at some movie set in whatever city they're in. They don't fly to Washington D.C. for this, and it's all like bull. And you have the Republicans and the Democrats talk about how they hate each other, but once they leave set together, they're sniffing coke together, and yes, so they don't care. Thank you, Harsh. Thank you. Maybe we finally knocked some sense in him. Looks like he hasn't come back. I hope so. And but we'll see. Maybe the Polish will knock on his door. Spell it. What can't you spell, Nover? I would say, I mean, in the trades, I'm popular. Like a lot of people know who I am for what I did in the movie industry. I've met a lot of actors and actresses, and a lot of prop makers and prop masters and special effects people. Like so, did it for 15 years, so I know a lot of people. But fans don't know who I am, and I think that's one of the reasons that I started the YouTube channel and go for the YouTube channel because I put out so much bad stuff stuff that was just to lie to people, companies that said, hey, I want people to believe that this shot is good for you, even though it's not. Even though it's not. Definitely not. So we decided, oh, let's make all this go up. If you want to make, I mean, I have an IMDb, but I don't think most people know my last name, so you can't look that up. But yeah, I don't have I won't start my own if someone wants to start one. But yeah, I don't have a Wikipedia page or anything like that. Like I said, I'm on pre-production, so I'm not like an actor or anything. I've been in a bunch of movies as an extra, but that's only because I was already on set to like manipulate the stages and stuff. Like sometimes we have what's called wild walls, where you have like two walls, but one wall is removable so we can get a camera in there. But nobody knows how to remove the wall except for the person that built it. So if I built a set that can move so like cameras can get in, I would be on stage during the filming, and then it'll be like, cut, okay, remove the wall. Then I'd remove the wall. And then they're like, oh no, we didn't have an actor for this. You got long hair. Go and put on this clothes. So I've done that. A lot of people, hundreds of people. I worked with hundreds of people. So I was a gang boss in a lot of stuff, which means I had like 5 or 6 people under me, or, I worked with them. I didn't just sit there and say like, do this, do that. Like I said, okay, okay, go over there and do that. Well, CB Saba, what up, CB? I've never met Tom Cruise. But I've met like everybody from the I have met Tom Cruise. Never shook his hand or anything like that. But in passing, a group of 5 and a group of 5. So I never like he if you said, hey, who was I fell first? He's like, I don't know. But yeah, at Pinewood Studios, he was doing shots for it wasn't in Mission Impossible. Let me turn this fan. It wasn't Mission Impossible. It was one of the other things he did, kind of like what was the John Wick stuff that. Reacher, I think it was Reacher. And where am I at? Bam. Jack Reacher. I think Tom Cruise did Jack Reacher, and when he was doing like Jack Reacher reshoots, he was doing them in Georgia, and because that's where I'm based out of, Georgia. That's what IATSE 479 is based out of. CB Saba. Oh, a lot. Fully. The person I talked to the most was The Rock, because I worked with him on Jumanji, Jungle Cruise, Black Adam, the most, like for hours and hours and hours and hours, days and days and days and days and days. So I talked to him the most. I talked to who's the guy that plays Iron Man? Who's the guy that plays Iron Man? Thank you, Harsh. Awesome. The Rock. Okay, so check it out. And Rock's cousin looks almost exactly like him. Same tattoos and everything. And he's his body double, his stunt double. So I've worked with him a lot. And so I've worked with both of them a lot. And sometimes I'm talking to one and I think I'm talking to the other. Robert Downey Jr., RDJ, yeah. I talked to him. He's an asshole. So we had a guitar to give to a child that had like lifelong illnesses, right? It was a child that was, they were going to die. We had an Avengers guitar, and we wanted him to sign it. And he was like, and his signature looked like shit. And he was just like, get out of here. Like, re-fucking do it, jerk. It takes you 4 seconds. Redo it. And he didn't redo it. I think somebody else ended up erasing it and doing it nice. So the kid that got it didn't even get the real signature. He got because his signature was like squiggle, because he was just sitting there talking to chicks. He wasn't busy. And that's part of your job as an actor. They didn't walk up to him in a restaurant. He was on the movie sets. So he's crazy. And taxes in America high. Is taxes high in America? Depends on your state. Some states have no taxes. Like Texas, they don't have taxes. Delaware, no taxes, no taxes. Damn, you're really cool. I don't usually subscribe to people who aren't popular. Hey, Quantum, maybe I'm on my way to being popular. We'll see, brother. Maybe your subscription will do that. I tell you what, if I earned your subscription, I get you on the wall, brother. All right, let's see. Let's see here. All right, man. Uh, uh. All right, where are we going? Right here. We got Quantum freaking Dare. Quantum 4. Quantum Forge. Quantum Forge. All right. Bam, brother. Appreciate it. Let me climb all over the place. Yeah, bam. We got it. India's 27 states, East Asia, everything. Like, yeah, dude, that's crazy. So I think, but India is also a lot older than America. America's only 250 years old, but we have the world's oldest constitution. So even though we're the youngest, one of the youngest countries, our other countries have fallen apart and been rebuilt multiple times since we've been a solid country. Hey, brother, thank you. I'm glad I won you over. I think my sensibilities tend to work because on the news and stuff like that, people are so biased about everything. I think all information should come in, and the things that are around you are what should matter the most. Like if I was given $1,000 and I needed to donate it to a cause, I'm not going to donate it to Donuts for Africa. I'm not going to donate it to teaching Japanese people English. I'm going to go around my neighborhood and find the elderly that have leaking roofs. And I'm going to find, people that have like autistic kids that have freaking horrible wounds and they don't have money to get it stitched up, so their moms wrap their arms in tape every day. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to, it's not going out, it's not even leaving my state, let alone my country, or whatever. What's around me and the people, because the thing is, what happens if I need help? Then the people that I helped can in turn loop that back around, like the karma, because karma can be good too. Remember, you have good and bad karma. Oh, check that out. Subhashri. Subhashri. That's a freaking beautiful name. Subhashri Art Galaxy. Is Subhashri your last name? Subhashri Art Galaxy. Hello, Subhashri. Oh man, if you subscribe, I might need more paper. I don't know if I'll be able to fit that on the board. Subhashri. Thanks, Quantum. Yeah, okay, what did I miss? Hold on. India has 27 states. Each state has different language, culture, and food. You can consider India with the European Union, but much more coordinated. Gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty dang awesome. The fun fact, hold on. Fun fact, ancient Greek thought that India is a land of wealth, a place where ants dug gold, but when Alexander came to conquer India, he found nothing but forests with mosquitoes and snakes, smoochers, no money. So also, do you remember like why they called, I think Indiana, I can't hold on, I'd be forgetting. But the Indies, I don't know if it was the Indies or India, they wanted to go to India they traveled west to go to India for the spice trade, but missed India. I don't remember the history very well. But yeah, a lot of people, and this is the thing about propaganda. Remember, that was the propaganda that was told to Alexander, right? He was lied to. Because people said, "Oh, I've been to India. It's the ants bring gold up, and the women have boobs this big," but they were lying to him. You know what I mean? They were lying to him. What up, Tuggers? What up, Internet? So they were lying to him, and then he went there. He spent all this money, all these men that to die on the travel and the wars, and they get there and it was a lie. So this is the thing, and this is still done. It's called propaganda. What, Tucker? You got to get your hands fixed, brother. Don't let me ban you for spamulation. What's up, Internet, brother? 1939. Indiana Jones' best depiction of India. Snake smoochers, a place with no wealth. Isn't that interesting? When some artist wants to actually depict something, it's really true. What happened in 1939, Internet? What are we talking about? What did I miss? Indiana Jones? What time is it? 7:39. Okay, no. Yeah, right now it's 13:40 right now. 13:40. You're saying 7:39 p.m. I thought you meant the year 1939. Yeah. You're talking about 7:39 p.m. It's right now. It's 1 p.m. Hi, Kazek. Oh, Tucker just lost his in the Netherlands. Yes, this is yeah. In Georgia right now, it is 1:40. Tucker, what state are you in? And why? And did you change the language on your keyboard or something? Hicko, Keoic. I don't know what he's talking about. We're going to be calling him Timeout Tucker in a minute, though. Yeah, the time difference, right? Yeah, it's 1:40 right now. So it's 20 minutes to 2, 20 minutes to 20 minutes to 1400 hours. 20 minutes to 1400 hours. What day is it? It's Friday. Friday. Internet's like, what day is it? He's freaking. What day is it? Oh, damn. Yeah. What day is it? It's 2075, Internet. You've been passed out. Is my thing working? Yes, I guess your thing's working, bro. I'm talking about. It's Friday also. Alexander was so depressed to see India's conditions that after winning the first battle and winning no gold but snake smoochers, he eventually left India saying, even the worst of Greece is better than... My goodness. And I want to preface this. Listen, this is what's crazy is propaganda is lies. It's always been done. People always want to sound like they know more or they're better than they are. And so the people that lied to Alexander and said, oh, Alexander, because what happened is people probably went to Alexander and said, Alexander, we've been to a place where the ants dig up gold. If you give us 1,000,000 rupees or whatever they use in Greece, I can't remember what Greeks was, then I can show you how to get there. And then they took the money and squandered it. And then when he got there, they were broke. Did you know how Hannibal walked through the mountains? Yes. With the Hannibal went through the mountains with the elephants, the armored elephants, right? My goodness. Is it the same Friday? Oh, what do I need? Okay, I can't find it. Was that even? I don't think that was even. Oh man, that's not really too bad either, I guess. Oh, maybe. Okay. They put herbs in their sandals. Because their feet stunk? Oops, that was I just farted. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell the internet. They put herbs in their sandals. What? What's she doing on her live? Is she showing her face? In India, we flexed that we were wealthy in the past. I asked them what the F were. I said, wealthy. We were never such wealthy. It's just propaganda with elections with people's support. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? She's playing a video game about farm. Hey, is there good? I hope she does. I hope she succeeds. I hope she gets off the streets. I hope she gets what she needs. She's done so bad for so long. Hopefully, but the thing is, if she hates all men, what is she gonna do? You know, it's called. Bevo translated with the boots, the essence of what makes Tiger Balm. hold on. Hold on 1 second. What do I mean? So she's so luckily you're young enough, um, Finley, to to have missed third and fourth wave feminism, where feminists, well, they started to get power in government. So then they just started saying all men were horrible, all men were violent, and everything. And that's what Ten Lights was like. She's in her late 50s. So when she was a kid, every man was bad, every man was horrible, and all women just needed to work to get their own money. This was propaganda because the business owners wanted more workers, they wanted more slaves. So they told women, don't get married, men will just make you cook and clean. So what happens? Now women aren't with men. So now men can work for the company and women can work for the company. So employees got twice the employers got twice the employees, and now women are horribly sad and upset at her age. Hopefully that's all going to pass now, and women your age, when they grow up, will realize that love is and marriage is what matters, and having children and making more of you. That's the best thing that world can offer. But the businesses lie to you and tell you that's the worst thing you can do. Abortion's great. That's because they don't want you leaving work to have a baby. They want you to keep working for their company. If you leave to have a baby, then what are they going to do? They got to find more employees. So that's why they want to abort all your babies, because they just want to be super rich and they don't care what happens to you. She's in her 50s. I think she's almost 60. I think she's 58. She's definitely she's over 55, definitely. She's already told me that. Herodotus, father of history, only speak for three countries: Persia, Greece, and India. And he was the first to mention the land where the dog-sized ants dig gold. What the? No, he's a liar. They're lying. Look, people lie. People lie because most people can't get other. Back then, Rosa Parks was a lie too, unfortunately. Hey, I'm glad it happened because it helped black people get what they needed, but it was a lie. Rosa Parks was all part of a big scam. The cameras were already there and everything. That was all propaganda. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Once you realize that everything is a lie, the only things that should matter to you is what's around you. The internet doesn't matter. Movie stars don't matter. The only thing that matters is people you can hold and hug and love, and God. I wonder. All right, Harsh got an upgrade. Everybody congratulate Harsh on his upgrade. I wonder where those ants. Yeah, find those ants, brother. Let me know. We'll go. We'll go feed them ants some freaking whatever they want to eat. Dude, I don't know why. I know a lot. No, 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 don't bug her. Finley, don't bug her. Look, Finley, let me, hold on. Listen, she's ruined her life. She's super stressed out. No one loves her, and hardly no one likes her. Let her try to restart her life, okay? Just let her be. Let her be. Because if no one knows how horrible of a person she is, then maybe she can start over. Uh, yeah. Don't egg it, because look, because and this is one thing I don't want to happen, Finley. If she gets a fan base, then she's gonna send them here to bug me. Also, you know what I mean? I don't want there to be a war. You women are crazy people. I want to do it. I want to do it. I'm gonna go there and ask her. Severed heads. Ants can't see their feet. Ants can't see their feet. Huh, that's pretty crazy. Thank you, Richard. A big thanks from your little brother, but don't miss giving me, get big, brother. I got you. Hey. I'll make a big old gold ant. Send it to you as soon as I'll give you your 30%. Promise. All right, let me see here. What's that? go. That's not a dang light. But yeah, so yes, and I think 11%. What am I gonna do? Where's my? Okay, we'll figure this out. But yeah, so it's like what I want. I want. I think it's so horrible. Okay, okay, how much money people make off of war and stuff like that, and they don't care who dies. I will parcel 2 gold digging ant to your house, brother. Ship them airmail. Too bad. There's not hardly any skinheads. Okay, so I'll tell you something interesting, internet. So when I was a kid, I was in bands, punk rock bands, and so when I would go play, and perform and stuff like that, or go see other bands, there was lots of times there was skinhead bands that played, but they only acted racist. Like they would say, "Oh, burning crosses on that lawn," and stuff like that. But they had like black best friends and black guys that would like carry their drums and set there's black roadies and workers and stuff. So they didn't. It was all fake. They didn't care about. They weren't Nazi skins. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so there's not very many skinheads left, and like I said, a lot of them only did it to make money because they knew that some people were skinheads, so they were going to be a skinhead band so that skinheads had something to listen to and something to give their money to. Right. But they weren't really. They just wanted money. They didn't care. And that's the thing. It's the thing about transsexuals and gay and lesbian. Some of the gay and lesbian artists today, they're not actually gay. They just act gay so that the whole LGBT community will buy their albums and go see and buy their tickets. So that's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy where the skinheads are today. I got names on my walls and skins on my hands on my. Let me see. Skin flicks. So we used to call skin flicks. Porno movies were skin flicks because they weren't wearing any clothes. It was just they just had skin on. But yeah, skinheads. That's an old. Yeah, I mean, and some people went to their grave believing that stuff. The thing is, it just doesn't matter to me. Like I believe in what's around me and the people that are around me. I don't care. Other people should care about what's around them. That's what I find so odd about like politicians that don't live in the areas that they politic. They live in a completely different city than the ones that they're making the decisions for. You made a video? Oh, let me grab my laptop. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. All right, let's see. Bam, library. Congratulations on your promotion, Harsh. All right, one more thing. So hold on, what did I miss here? I made a video. Okay, so hold on. One more thing. What am I doing? I keep forgetting. I've got a phone. I can carry the dang thing. I've got a phone. I can carry the dang thing. So let me go get us something to drink real quick, and then we'll start watching some vids here. We'll see internet watchers, crazy mind. All right, where we at? We got left. Oh, dang it. Library. They call me the library. Okay, there we go. All right. It's harsh to speak, but a member. Okay, it's harsh to speak, but as a member of the Indian community, I will speak. India was not that wealthy and educated in the past. British mentioned that whole Indian knowledge is smarter than any British. My best friend was black and Nazi. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? People don't understand that skin color doesn't really make a difference. And hold on, Harsh. I'll get right back to you about that. But yeah, that just made me laugh, so I had to pick up on that. All right, so hold on one second. Okay, let's see. All right. There we go. All right, my apologies. Here, we're back in action now. Should be drinking HB. Dude, okay, so here you go. Now you're talking, dude. All right, let me go back to your part. Okay, so India. So America, hold on one second. So America was the same way. So listen, in America, in the South, people were very dumb, they're low IQ. But why? So they found out that when they were digging their latrines to poop in, they were making them very shallow. So when they pooped, parasites were getting in their ass. So when they finally started digging them like 6 feet deep, they would get less parasitic infections and infestations, and they started to get smarter and smarter and smarter. And I'll prove this to you. So a lot of times it's because of having dirty poop everywhere and not having good hygiene. And that's why India was so, and it is now, like how horrible a lot of the people that are in their water, pissing and pooping in the water that they're drinking out of, causes parasites that keep people slow. Hold on, I'll show you. I'll show you. All right. Where's my song? Hold on, brother. We got you. I mean, Marilyn doesn't believe that you met him. That's okay. She doesn't have to believe me. Okay. She she doesn't have to believe me, Andy. But if you really want to prove it to her that I worked for the movie industry, I won't do it here. I'll show you on net. Oh, and I keep calling you ND Finley. So Finley, I also since Uraj and his friends are gone, you can join the Discord again, and I'll send you a link to my IMDb, my movie database page, if you want to prove it to your mom. But I'm not going to do it live here. Where are we at? Okay, sorry. So we'll go here. Okay, no, okay, sorry. So, people in the South having low IQs because of parasites. While a common stereotype in the past, there's a historical link between parasitic infections, particularly hookworm, and negative health outcomes in the South. Could have affected cognitive development, especially in children. Okay, and there's a bunch of information here. Southern Ural and okay, well, anyway, you can read it if you want to, but poverty and parasites. So we know that parasites can make people stupid. So why do we have so many stupid people in America that believe men can be women and women can be men? Well, most Americans have never had a parasite cleanse. So they're riddled with parasites and they're stupid as hell. So most of this could be a parasitic problem like it was back in the day. Oh, did you see what he was saying, Harsh? He was saying he loves child pornography. He loves to rape children. He wants to come to America to have sex with young white boys. Yeah, he was saying really bad stuff, dude. Harsh, he said he wants to post child porn on my server and get me arrested and get me banned. This is what he's saying. because he thinks it's cool. Harsh thinks he's the superior in every way. Yeah, well, no. He thinks he's cool, Harsh. He thinks, yeah. Is who gay? There, are you talking about the movies? Robert Downey Jr. They're all bi. They just do so much. They do a lot of drugs and they just do what they do. Just like the Diddy parties and stuff. Everybody thought, oh, such a ladies' man. No, they're all look. If they need to be gay to get a movie role, they'll be gay to get the movie role. I own the world. Oh, I have no idea. Probably it might be why he's so mad because nothing makes sense to him. But I have no idea. He might just say stuff to get people raged up, you know. Who knows? Okay, I don't know. I know there's a world. Okay, let me find out internet stuff. Hold on. Yeah, no, it wasn't just bad words, brother. I mean, I could show you. He was very horrible. He was a horrible, horrible. Look, dude. I allow people. I'll time people out and let them come back in an hour. He was just absolutely horrible. Like I would say satanic, demon possessed, absolutely, unfortunately mentally broken. Like absolutely, like I'm gonna pray for the boy because he is got serious problems. All right, let me go back to where we were. But the thing is, my stream and the business I'm creating here is not the place for him to learn how to grow up. He's got no masculinity at all. Being raised by his mother is horrible, dude. He's addicted to porn and he masturbates to people talking on the internet, not even just naked people. He thinks that gooning is just cool, dude. Fight mentally. Psychiatry belly bad why he said he wants to do it with little boys. Yes, he did say that, right? But hey, I don't care. I don't care if he's gay or not. The problem is he's the devil in disguise. Mike Levels, I ain't seen you in a while. Let me see if I can find your name. I usually can find you really quick. I can usually find you really quick. I can usually find you really quick. Ah, oh, dang it. It's gotten so much more dense here. It's gotten so much more dense, Mike. Oh man. Matthew Neal. What up, Mike Levels? Hold on, I'll see. Just give me one more second. If I can't find it, we'll continue on. Dang it, man. Max Moda, Mike, Matthew, your primary phase, the goat, Mark, Sever, all Novair, Harsh. Oh, there's Harsh and Novair. Here's all Novair and Harsh. As Isla. I can't find you, brother. Dang it. There's HG too, and there's internet. Nick Carr. Oh, man, dang it. Finley. The turd gird. Dang it, Bob Dobbs. Hugo. Mullet man. No, I can't find you, Mike. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it again. All right, my apologies. I can't find it. I know, brother. I know you gave me stickers, and I've got them right here on my table. The problem is I keep going crazy, and I crazy in my talking, and I forget to put the stickers there. But what I'll do is what I'm going to clean up everything today, and I'm going to sort so I can put my 3D printer on that table, and I'm going to set a dish out that's got the stickers. So as soon as I do this next time, I'll go and I'll do them and I'll have them there ready for me. The problem is I can't find you, brother. What have I done? A lot of names. Yeah. Please recomment. Okay, where you at? Joke. Not my internet. Okay, let me see. An American guy asked Japanese, "Do you like anime?" Japanese replies, "Do all Americans have guns?" Man, come on. What did I say? What's going on? What did I miss? Man, all Americans. Of course, I like anime. I would spam stickers, but I no, I no, I got them, and I will do it. I just said, The Church of the Subgenus is a good one. Yeah, you got the ha-ha, absolutely. You got the ha-ha. Dang it, I really want to find Mike. Oh, you're looking at me. Can I get a huh? No. Oh. I can't believe I can't find Mike Levels. I looked at it like 150,000 times. Like, I found it. Mike, you still there? Mike. All right, Mike Levels, right under Mullet Man. I'll grab a sticker right now. I'll grab a sticker right now. Right now. I got the sticker. Hold on. Don't. Somebody keep remembering where it is before I forget. I got the stickers right here. I wasn't lying. I can't remember which color goes where. Okay. Green, red, yellow. All right, I got you. I'm scared. You're definitely scary. You're 100% internet watcher is freaking scary. I wouldn't spend the night over his house. I'd get drunk with him at the pub and I'd go home. I'd get my own room. He'd be like, I'm gonna eat cigarettes. I'm like, hold on, open this up. Somebody named Finley made these super like Fort Knox to get into. All right, man, there we go. Finley, first of all, I want to say you handmade these and they're absolutely freaking awesome. Bam. Okay. Oh, and you guys just missed it, but I just put it up right here. Mike Level. All right. Sorry, Mike. We done found it. Okay, here we go. Harsh communism is the word. Dude. Yeah. Hold on. I'll read it in a second. Let me keep doing what I was doing. Communism is the worst ideology ever formed. Some people work, some people don't, but everyone will equal share of the resources. But the problem is they don't, because the people who decide who dispenses the resources ends up becoming corrupt, because it's human nature to want to be in higher levels. There's a human nature for some people to want to be the alpha. Some people don't want to say, I ain't gonna listen to you. You're a blah, 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 and all that. Because also, the men don't get the women. The women don't get the hot men all equally. Some people have to get an ugly woman. Some women have to get an ugly man. So yeah, you start to get resentment and upset. People get upset. So it doesn't work. It's not human. That works fine in a video game. All right, where was I at? Richard, you know what's even scarier? Oh no, what? What's even scarier? What's even scarier, Finley? Oh, look at this guy's bullet holes in his chest. Look at those bullet holes. Dang, they shot the crap out of that guy. They could have closed his eyes. All right, where was I? And the fact that your eyes are still... Right. 100%. 100%. All right, so let me go here. View my channel. Yeah, live. Let me make this full screen. Internet. Negative line. Content. All right, hold on. Pause this. Internet. I know, Andy. I know. That's what I'm saying. That stuff's not good. Uh-oh. Skinhead. All right, we'll watch this one. Oh. There he is. All right, where am I at? Where's the music at? Look at this big old metal rod. He's like, I'm going to whoop it up. Nope, in the wrong. Don't. Oh, where was I? Don't. Bam. Don't break into this guy's house. don't break into this guy's house. You gotta love it. Oh, awesome. Yeah, the internet, dude, definitely metal. Hashtag metalhead. That's old school. That's old school. Like, I mean, I don't even know if I'd call that metal. That's like the punk rock. Like, what did they call that back in the day? It wasn't punk rock. I mean, that's kind of punk rocky, absolutely. But yeah, what would you call it, internet? What type of music is that? It's not. I mean, would you consider that punk? I wouldn't call it punk. I mean, that was like, I can't think what you would call it back then. Well, it definitely wasn't metal because like it wasn't like Metallica, type stuff. But it was definitely metal-esque, agnostic front and stuff like that. Garage every time. 88 Rock. Okay. Harsh says Uraj every time spoils the chat. Every time he does, and he always asks about sexual questions. Please comment. Okay, what did I miss? It's good. Okay, it's good the USSR was divided. Now Russia can grow freely without feeding poor. Right. I agree 100%. Right, exactly. Right. And this is the thing. Okay, I'm going to tell you something awesome about President Trump and Ukraine. All right. So America was giving stuff to Ukraine and getting nothing back. We were giving a bunch of money to the Ukraine and we were just getting poor and our people were hurting. So what Trump did, Trump went into the Ukraine, created a company, helped them create a company that they can mine gold, silver, lithium, mercury, zinc, and they sell it to America. So instead of America just giving them money for nothing, now America is buying their mined goods, their ores and their metals and their lithium and stuff. And now, so now people have jobs because they're miners and stuff, and the companies that work around the miners in the UK in the Ukraine now have jobs and stuff so they can support their family, and then that they can send that stuff back to America. So we're not just giving them money, but all the other people were just giving them money, and it was hurting America. So Trump is helping America while helping the Ukraine by creating companies and stuff there. It's crazy. MINERS, mining men. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy. What did I miss? Okay. It's things like Uraj that remind you of Christian. And there's things like Uraj that lets you know the devil is real. Look, he only wants to hurt. He's so upset now that when we find the devil and we get rid of the devil wants so bad. He was in a position where hundreds of people would hear what he has to say and hear his evil. And he was so upset that he lost his because hundreds of people watch these videos, especially even after they're not live anymore. If you look at the numbers, 2, 3, 400 people will watch the live. So if he goes here and talks about masturbating and stuff like this and evil and child pornography, all these people are going to see his evil and they're going to think that it's okay. Well, if he does it, maybe it's cool. And that's a problem. So you can't let these people have a platform. Adult minors, right? Eurasia, Eurotrash, Eurasia. Yes, it sucks. Yes, Uraj is a minor with a bad adult mind, and that's so bad. Look. This is the thing about the pornography getting to the kids. It's really rough. It's really bad. Finley, if you really don't know what it is, I'll tell you. If you're not joking. Do you know what gooning is? It's a man or a woman pleasuring themselves sexually. That's what masturbating is. Yes, it's called masturbating. It's one word for it means a man or a woman pleasuring themselves. They're not with another person. Well, too late. I'm here to teach people. And that's crazy that you know about trans people, you know about gays and lesbians and stuff, but you don't even know about masturbation. That's how messed up America's education system is. That you know that trans people, like, men wearing women's clothes and women wearing men's clothes is a thing. You know about this. Yeah, you're catching the drift, right? But the thing is, it's not evil. It's not evil. But the thing is like the reason men and women are having a big problem with each other now is you get a lot of kids that think all women should look like porn stars and AI models. And then when they get a real girlfriend, they're like, what's this fat? What's this fat? Why do you got a tummy? Ugh, ah." Because almost all women do. It's just these crazy drug addict porn stars that don't because they starve themselves and they eat cocaine for breakfast. Right? So and then all men in porn are like, oh, I'm with a freaking beefcake. And not all men are like that. Not all men at all are like that. So then women are like, "Oh, I want a man that's 6'9" and he's got 700 pack muscles and he drives a sports car." When this chick is a normal average woman and she wants a 10 out of 10 guy and she thinks, "Oh, just because I'm a woman, that's fine." Yeah. Andre, dang, Andre, I ain't seen you in a while. Andre. Right, so, but it goes both ways. Stop this, my parents are nearby. Oh, sorry, Ars. Uh, tomorrow, definitely. Yes, absolutely. We'll do Kahoot too. I know. Oh, you're in India right now, Harsh. So, right. So, we'll do Kahoots tonight. I'll definitely do Kahoots tomorrow too. Andrea, let me see if I can find where your name is on the wall if you're still there. I'd have probably read this and left if I was Andrea. I'd be like, I'm out of here. I am out of here. Andrea. There's Astro and Catfish. Annabelle. Air Mike Litterus. Turdgird. Jen Diocese. There's a lot of people. Tonight's good. Okay, we'll do tonight too then. What time? Okay, so it's 4 o'clock. 2 hours. I think Black House is the best. 1 hour 45 minutes. So it's 4 p.m. So 1600 hours EST, Eastern Standard Time. I think Black House is the best band. Black House, make a choice. Black House. You're gonna get me freaking kicked off the internet. Internet. Actually, let's see. Black House. Oh, we still got money, man. Oh, your comment got a heart from internet. Um, that means it's gonna. Hey, Ria. What did I say? I don't know. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That means it's gonna wait for you to go to bed. Yeah. All right, so it looks like and this is the thing. So I think my YouTube is not set up right because when other people live stream on their profile picture, it says live, but mine doesn't. And like Raya just I hit the wrong button. Ah, dang it. Raya just posted on and well, anyway, so it's not telling her what up, nigga. But I am in India and I am Batman. All right, what did I miss? What did I miss? Internet, come on. It's midnight in India. Can you? Sure. Dude, brother, let me know. We can do it right now. I don't care. We can do it right now. We could do it right now. Not everyone is in India, but we could be. We could all be in India. Yeah, I mean, so I'm ready whenever you guys are. If Nicholas is here, that's all that matters. Nicholas, did you get did you get set up on your did you get set up on Discord? Did you get your moderator stuff? I am in India, Batman. But what time is it in India right now? How many hours? How many minutes? I don't know. I'd have to look that up. And India's big. But I am in India, Batman. I am in. It's 11:50. Then how are we going to do it at 11:30? Oh, you mean so you mean PM? That'd be AM. So we got to go back in time. We got to go back in time 20 minutes. I'm confused, Harsh. I'm confused. My 11:30. I see what you're saying. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Well. So Harsh, I'll start earlier than that. I'll start at like 8:30 or something, 7:30, and then we'll just run it throughout the night. Yeah, you had me confused. I'm like, how are we gonna go back in time, Harsh? He's like, look, let's do it at 11:30. What time is it now? 11:50. Hold on. Exactly. I can't wait till you can change your name back, Finn. Okay, yeah, let's do it, Harsh. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll start for you. That should totally be a trend on the internet. See the bird? Sorry, I don't know why I do things like that. For you, for you, for you. All right, let me there. Sorry. I got a big old picture of her. If you're done with your ex, move on to the next. If you're done with your ex, move on to the next. One with X is extra money. Move on to the next. Our only X is extra money. No extra threat, no extra money. Move on to the next. So what? Do you have any idea what you want to play? All right, brother. All right, I'll see you. I'll be online. We'll be running some Kahoot. We'll be running some Kahoots up here. So, Finn, does it say how Finley? Does it say how many more days you have left? It should be only like a day or two, right? Oh crap! I think I broke my Discord. Uh-oh. All right. Uh-oh. Whack-a-lated. How do I do a nice guess? Uh, All right, we're done. Let's see. We'll call it here. I don't know. Somebody just level later. Tell me. I had to post something funny on the Discord. What? Anyway, we'll get it figured out. Okay, so while you guys go to sleep, I'm gonna charge my phone. I got 19% left, so I'm gonna charge the phone, and get myself some food, and then we will continue the live. Um, a couple hours. We'll go okay about 4 hours, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you very much for joining me. I go to the bathroom when I need to be. Don't join me. All right, hugs and kisses. Slay, slay, slay to the Finlay. And she's like, I'm gonna go to 10 Light. Go let me know. Go let me know how good 10 Light does in video games. But be nice to her, you know what I mean? Don't be mad. Please. He, That's crazy that you say that, and I'll tell you why. So when I was telling, okay, and also like I was saying, Finley, if you want to join the Discord back, I straightened everything out. We got rid of everybody that's wackadoodle. I got a team of moderators, and you can be one also. So if anybody even tries to harass you, they gone. And I got it all on the rules. I got cool people dealing with stuff. And we're gonna do communications there and whatnot. So if you want to ask me a question or whatnot, obviously it can be done on there. And because you're a moderator, well, it doesn't matter even if you're a moderator or not, because you're a moderator. But if you want to do that, get yourself straight back up. We'll protect you from being harassed. We'll make sure that your Raj and his friends don't get back in, because nobody gets in without an invite. And if they go, they go. But yeah, but I'll let you know why that's crazy, the peas on his mommy thing. So when I was talking, okay, that's fine. I'll just let you know that because I know it was when Uraj was on there and you tried to and you joined, you got harassed and you had to leave. So I don't want that, right? I don't want people being harassed and they're just like, because these are the things that's so crazy. People should be like, oh, cool. I want to be that's awesome. At their age, they should want to be friends. Not, oh, yeah, oh, doodleation. It's just like freaking, it's rotten brain people. And listen, it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah. So we get it all set up. And yeah, because I think it would be good, especially if we want to do online collaborations. We could do the collabs on Discord to get it how we want it to be before it goes live, rather than making mistakes and stuff and going, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? I don't mind posting my mistakes. I do them when that doesn't matter at all. But I think it would be cool to have like a polished post, right? So we'll do that. And I did my thing wrong. All right, yeah. So yeah, we'll do that. And like it's all a community now. Got a bunch of people in there now. We have a recess area where we can be jerks and make fun of each other and stuff. But we have the other areas where we talk about whatever. And like I said, more importantly, the thing is we have a place to communicate not I mean, I'm not talking about it's absolutely publicly, but I mean like when we want to polish like the videos and stuff like that, and then put them up, then the people that are on Discord can see what we're doing and add to it and whatnot, and then when we post it on the jam, we post it on there. We could go live on your phone while just. We could also do that. There's also live streaming on Discord and Cahoots on Discord, which makes it easier because people don't need a phone and a computer. So we might do both. Right, because Discord we can do right. We can do both. We can do both. It does all that stuff. We can also do the FaceTime on Discord and do while we're filming YouTube Shorts, and then I can say, all right, cut. Okay, Ash, and I can take the screen grab from the FaceTime, and we can make that into the video. Just like that's how they do a lot of podcasts. They do a Google Meet or Discord video call, and they just take the video from the video call and say, "Oh, it's our podcast," but it's really just a video call. So yeah, and also stop doing Doja Cat stuff. That bitch evil. Anyway, yeah, this is becoming awesomized. Right, I agree. Right, but I want to show you something real quick before you get off. Okay, okay. Now this might not make me popular, but I'm gonna let you know something about why Doja's lyrics are the way she is, and how the devil prays. Just watch this real quick. Watch this real quick. Watch this real quick. Check it out. Check it out. Hold on a second. Here's Doja Cat's album cover. You're cooked. And it said, instead of saying friends, what does it say? Yeah. What do you think that? You think that's cool? Why do you think she's saying ain't shit and I was cheating on you because you weren't here? Because you know what that song's saying? She's saying it's okay to cheat on your man because he wasn't in front of me. You weren't here in front of me, so of course I had to bang somebody else. Yeah, it's evil as whack. Right. Oh, freeze. No, exactly. It's whack-a-doodle stuff. And this is the stuff because then when you sing along to it, you're like praying it. It's prayer. Song can be like prayer and getting yourself into existence. And that's why this stuff is bad. And she's not even hiding it. She's not even hiding it. Do you remember the TV show Friends? Do you remember the TV show Friends? I want you to see something and how they use our media against us. I hope you have you ever seen Friends? All right, what's it? So if you've never seen Friends, or if you have seen Friends, you might recognize that demons thing there, right? Because that's the same fountain in the same buildings. Okay, all right. So see how it says demons, and there's the dots in between each letter. Hold on. And it's if you hear the music, it's the Friends theme song. Okay, and then we'll look at the Friends one. Friends theme song. Okay, see, it's the same thing. It's the same couch. It's the same dots in between. It's the same couch. So that they're using that stuff. They're using that stuff to get you to do satanic stuff because the Friends, everyone knows Friends went in second gear, and now here she is like the freaking devil, like the big old demon, and she's telling you to screw this person, f this and that. So yeah, they're just trying to get you to do evil stuff, and when you put that out in, you're we're still here, brother. Yeah. Hold on. I think my phone's about to die. I got 15%, but it's all right. I'm still here. Yeah. I was gonna go, but now it was just me and Finley here, and I had to whoop into her for frickin' praying to this frickin' evil gods. But yeah, would you post something, internet? Last bit about everything you said. My last bit about everything you said. Watch it. Oh boy. All right, let's see. Internet watcher. Oh no. There we go. Look at that craziness.
We are all just potential content for someone else's needs.
Whoa.
We're happy to participate.
There's just hundreds of people rolling their dice, throwing their hat into the content providing ring. Content.
Content.
Forever. Make it mandatory. Content.
Content.
To pay people to participate.
You are content.
Pure content.
You're forced to participate. Content is eternal.
Is eternal. Man, that's freaky. Content. 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 Content.
Forever.
Forever.
Eternity.
Bang, dude. Whack a
We are all
doodle.
just potential content.
Bang. bang. Well, I'm freaking. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. If you ever thought, I want to rob somebody's house, and you were like, let's go into this, let's do this one. Boy, did you make a freaking mistake. Another thing. Uriah doesn't realize there are old men on here, and he will fall. It isn't. Listen, and I'm going to tell you something that's very crazy. It isn't just the old men or old women, or listen, because there are young women that will bait young men into young men's that are, it doesn't, the age doesn't matter, because some of your best teachers can be old men. I know the old creepy man thing is a meme, but it's not that. Your problem is you've got teams. Men and women are just as evil as each other and just as good as each other. So it's not look out for a man, look out for a woman. You'll have women that bait men and women in. Because look, you boys like him, if some gothy teen said, "Oh, Uraj, come over to my house," and then some guy came in and beat Uraj to a pulp and raped him 9 ways to Tuesday, and sometimes that happens. Sometimes a woman loves a man so much and she doesn't feel she's enough for this man, so she brings him bait. It's a crazy world we live in. Your words are a reflection of your mind. Think. And what you think about and see and do is what you're asking your reality to be. It's the prayers. You're saying, Lord, bring me these things. So if he's talking about child stuff, he wants that in his existence. It's crazy. Oh my God, violence. Exactly. Teal's like, what did I come into? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Right. So like I said, it's not old. Look, I'm going to be an old man, right? I'm going to be an old man. I'm going to be a 70-year-old man. But my man, I'm not going to, I'm still going to be the same freaking head. My head's going to be the same. I'm just going to be older in my skin. So it's not, but the thing is, Uraj is going to be an old man too. Uraj is going to be the sexual predator, not the standard guy. Like my father's not. My grandfathers weren't. Nobody I know that had a mother and a father and had a good family growing up, none of them are. It's the people like him that get into this stuff young and they warp their brains and then they want what they saw. They want what they saw on the internet. I want what that guy had in the porno movie. And then they never get it in life, so then they take it from somebody. And that's rape. Yeah, make poem beats. Is that what we're talking about in beatboxing? Dude, I used to try to beatbox so hard back in high school when I was like walking through the halls. I used to guy called Beats. Oh, ND Beats. He's good, dude. You gotta go down on your source. You gotta grow. Exactly. But a lot of people don't. Because look, listen, there's a lot of Yas Queens baits out there, and a lot of times those Yas Queen baiters, they are AI. When women do bad things, real people shouldn't be like, yes, Queen. Like, oh my God, I slept with 17 guys last night. I slept with the whole basketball team. Yes, Queen. No, that's not usually humans telling them that. It's AI from other countries telling them that doing evil is awesome and good because they want to destroy the birth rate in America. And if you have people in real life telling you, yes, Queen, because you threw your naked body around at a party to other people, then they are not people you want around you. And drag queens, exactly. Nice try, AI. But that's been around for a long time. Yeah, it's all, stay away from all that stuff. If it's sexual perversion, stay away from it. There's so much more to life than just sexual perversion. You can wait till you get married, and this is one of the things that I think is so crazy. People say, well, I want to make sure I know how to do all these sexual things so that I can please my husband. You're going to be with your husband for your whole life. So you don't need to know all that the first time you and your husband have sex. You can figure it out in 20 years. You don't need to know it all because then he's going to think, who taught you that? Oh, my ex-boyfriend used to like this. Maybe you'll like this. No, no, you're going to ruin sex with your husband. So you don't need to know anything. If he loves you, you'll learn it together and you can watch movies and stuff and figure out what you want to do with each other. Don't learn from other people. That's stupid. Yes, exactly. That's a problem because he's so young. Usually people don't get that perverted until they're way older from looking at porn. But the problem is he also has no emotional control. So if he goes on a date and he thinks he's supposed to get sex on the date and he doesn't, what do you think he's going to do? What do you think he's going to do? You think he's going to take it? That's what's crazy. That's why I don't date. I got no need to date. I'm not gonna take a girl out to a $200 dinner just to feed her $200 meal. No, no, no. I'm gonna find somebody, and if you want to go out and play freaking hockey or you want to go bowling or whatever, cool, and we can hang out and be friends in a boyfriend girlfriend type way. And if we decide let's kiss each other, and we're gonna kiss each other, I ain't paying you for sex. That's what it is. They've turned it all into prostitution. Exactly, ND. Exactly. And I keep calling you ND. You gotta change your name, Finley. But yes, exactly, Finley. He's got to lash out. Exactly. And it happens both ways. It happens both ways. Then you have women that have been abused by their mothers or fathers or whoever that create men like Uraj. So women create men like Uraj, and it's probably his mother. His mother probably created him because he doesn't have a dad around, so his dad didn't create him, right? Yeah, when you're waiting on that, when you're waiting on that, Finley. Finley, you know what you can do? If you want to create another account, it doesn't matter. I think it's funny, but if you want to create another account just for a few days until this one times out, you can do that. It don't matter. Yeah, I mean, the joke's kind of worked its course, but it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. And you spelled freezing wrong, Finley. Eh, Wrong fingers. Yeah, and these are the types of conversations I think people should be having rather than, oh girl, if you think you're a boy, let's just go, let's get you on these pills, puberty blockers and stuff. That's so crazy. So crazy. Oh. Dude, have you ever bit your cheek or your tongue like so hard that like you thought you killed yourself? Like, like, like you felt like you were transported to another place because the pain was so like. "Whoa." One time I was eating a sandwich. It was a steak sandwich, and it was an actual. It wasn't like a steakum. It was actual like cut pieces of steak, like like big pieces, not like thin like itty bitty steak. And so I took like a big bite, and then I took one bite and like moved over to the other side. And when I went to bite, I pushed my lip in a little bit, and when I bit, I went. I heard everything go, and like in my soul, and I just like I taken it, and there was blood, and I was like, oh, it hurt so bad. And then it was swollen for like a week, and I'd wake up because I'd like roll over, and I'd like, oh, yawn, and when I yawn, I'd bite it again, and so I just wake up in this pain. Oh, it was horrible. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right? Yeah, yeah, that's going. Yeah. Yes, like that's what I'm talking about. Like you think you died, like you think you died. You see the light, like you think you're going to heaven or hell or whatever. Yeah, like I'm talking about. It's like it's absolute shock, and I think that's what shock is. It's like because you doesn't matter. Point is, yeah, you think you think something very bad happened, and who is this is weird? That's you, right? Yeah, that's you. That's what. Okay. Where did I go here? Let's see. Oh. Okay, let's change this out too. Where was I at? There we go. What do you do? Yeah. But I just listened to your voice note. Ow, I just pulled my hair. I just listened to your voice note. Oh my god. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. And I'm gonna do a little bit on I'm gonna do a little bit on the Discord. So I'll talk to you on there. And what did I do here? I broke something. Yeah. So I'll see you on Discord, everyone. Bye bye. Thank you for joining, my friends.